is Real McNeil Jr., aka Commander. Welcome to another SMJ broadcast. I'm your host, Real McNeil Jr., your aka Commander. Thank you once again for joining me another broadcast here today. I want to just give a quick thanks to the Lord for giving me strength to make it to this day, and also He's the greatest gift at all for this season, because what He has gave to me by down on the cross for me, I just gave Him thanks, and that's the real reason for this season is because of Christ. So I just want to thank Him for that. But thank you for joining me today. This is going to be a different broadcast today because, like I said in my last video, I'm going to do many things. I'm going to do I always do the music industry, do music, have, a blessing video and stuff like that. Also, I'm going to do little messages like, help people, get to know Jesus Christ too. And also, I'm going to show different products and what I do to make my music and everything, and how, show products that's worth, reviewing to probably make, give out some kind of help for those who like to make music and stuff like that. So who like to produce music or arrange music or do compositions and stuff like that. So but this program today, what I'm going to do today is going to be a little bit different today. But let's get straight to it. What I'm going to do, what the topic is today. Now, when I was going to school back in the day, I won't say my age or anything, but when I started music and everything, I started in Cubase. Cubase is a DAW program which I used to make music, and I was really looking for a drum program. I like using loops, so I like chopping them, making a different kind of way and stuff like that. But I wanted something that I could be creative. Like I want to, like art. I like to post in my notes. I like to put notes on a different staff and everything to see what I come out with and everything like that. So I wanted kind of like a drum machine, like I could build not a drum machine, but something that can make drums out of like that. So I went with the Cubase AI. And when I was doing Cubase in school, I said, ooh, I kind of like this drum program, how you can add notes in here and stuff like that. Because I don't like playing drums on my keyboard here, doing it with my hands and stuff like that. I like playing the keyboard, but I just like making drums out of my keyboard. Everybody got a different opinion, but some people are real good doing that. So I'm not knocking on that or anything, but just my preference. I like, doing drums. I can add in, arrange it and everything. And Cubase was the last program that I used to do that. So I said, man, I wish they did another program like that. Because when I got away from the PC and went into the Mac area, because I think Mac is just about, in my opinion, I just think Mac is more stable. And when doing music and everything. But it is some plugins out there that, it takes a lot of power though. And if you got too much that you're trying to record on one single depending on how many tracks you have in the DAW system, you got 32 tracks trying to use like a plug-in that's use a lot of processing power. It can also overload your computer. But other than that, though, I got my Mac, then I went to Logic Pro 9. That's where I do my music at. But before that, I forgot to mention that when I got my Motif XF, I did make my music out of that machine too. Cause that's a beast there too, that workstation, especially when the pattern mode. I thought that pattern mode was just genius. And making drums out of that and that remix mode when you can do fills on your drums and stuff. I really like that. But when I start getting more in the, I want to do more, do plugins and stuff. And I heard different plugins, especially when, Plugin Guru, he do videos on different plugins. And I'm going to post a link there. You can go check out his plugins. He got some nice sounding plugins. I said, oh no, I gotta get into the DAW area too and start messing with these plugins and stuff like that. So I got Logic Pro 9 a little bit while ago, and start wrestling in that. And the drum machine sounds good though, but it just didn't have the like Cubase had it. But I was looking for a drum program like that, like Cubase, and he showed in his video BreakTweaker. I said, ooh, BreakTweaker. And I was looking at it, and I said, that sounds really good. That BreakTweaker, sorry about that. That sound really good. That's my timer going off on this. It's telling me how many minutes I got left on this video here. And BreakTweaker is just a program that you can be able to organize your drum beats, add your drum beats, compose and everything. I said, oh, I really like that when he explained it to us. I said, yeah, I like that. When I got it, it was going ding, 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 ding. That's it. So that's what I'm going to do today. Let's get straight into it here. Not going to waste any more of your time here. Okay. I'm in Logic right now, and I'm going to bring up here. It's on my drum right here, my drum track. Here's BreakTweaker as my plugin here. I'm going to double click on it, and it should bring it up. Okay. Right here. This is the interface here. So this interface is telling you, this BreakTweaker interface is telling you what it does. So you got your samples here. It's telling you your range. C1 is the range of your keyboard. This is where you can hit the key on your keyboard at C1 and it does that sample for you. So you got up to 6 samples that you can do. And these black keys are included too. And the black keys on your keyboard. So you got up to 6 samples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And you can, make drum beats. Let me see here. See? They all programmed to do drum beats and everything. And this over here on this side here, what you see right here, see, this is the sample right here. I forgot I can't point my hand that much because I probably won't see it that much. But over here, this pattern. Now, this pattern means that once you click on a key, it continues to do the pattern, whatever pattern you make. Now you can do latch mode and everything. It will continue to play it until you click on another key on your keyboard. And that's just real good though, because if you don't have a drummer at your church or whatever event that you're going, a concert or so, you can use this. Have another second keyboard, click on your pattern and let the drums just go. And when you want to switch that pattern, you can just go to a different pattern or a different feel or anything and play as you play it. I just like this. And so this is what this interface is telling you about. It tells you what the functions are doing, and it's telling you that if you hit the preview button, you can preview your sounds, what you make and everything, your whatever you program, your kicks, your snares and everything. Then this latch control is telling you that if you latch it and you press the key, it will play continuously. And down here you got up the pattern. This is your patterns. So I got 6 patterns in this song I'm gonna do. So this song I'm gonna play for you. It's like a made-up Christmas song. You ain't gonna notice anything. It's just something I made up for Christmas. It's not Christmasly, just a little bit because the choir in the background, how it sounds. But yeah, it tells you how many patterns I got. I got up to 6 patterns in this song, and it can go up to 24 patterns. So that's your range. So you can have it can go up to that range on your keyboard, and you can play it. So let's dive right into it here. So here's the interface right here. Now, so you can go up to 2 measures in your interface in making your drum beats and your patterns. And see, I got up to 1 measure up here. Now, the thing about this, though, when you're programming this, it's good to know what your length is at the very first. Because if you try to say at the middle of your composition, you say, oh man, I need to make the length more in my pattern, you ain't gonna have the opportunity to do that. And let me show you what I mean here. Now, if I want to make this a bigger length, right, I can slide this over. This only go up to 2 bars, so 2 measures in length. So I can slide it over and make that a bigger length. But the thing about it, though, see, I'm in pattern 6 right now. If I go to pattern 5, see, it's still the same. That's the negative thing about this program. That's one of my nitpicking about this program. It's off the chain though, but I wish they can make an update that you can change your length anytime you want without affecting the other patterns. I think I just think that'd be worthwhile doing that. If they can bring up something to do that. But anyway, so that's how you change the length of your patterns if you want to change your length. Another thing is, you see how I was clicking up top of here to go to my next measure. I wish everything was in the same screen. I just wish everything in the same screen. So when I view my patterns and stuff like that, I wish everything was in the same screen so I can view it all at once. So that's just the 2 negative things I have about this. But other than that, this is my bread and butter program. When I go to make my beat, my bread and butter program. So let's go into here. So I got my, let's go to pattern 1. Here's my pattern 1. So I got my drum beats right here. Now you can add your own drum beats. See, you can just click in it, add your own drum beats like you want, and you can hold down the your mouse button, make the volume how how high you want the volume, how low you want the volume, and you can even like, okay, let's get rid of this real quick. You can even like, I got this one pattern, one snare right here. You can even hold it down and stretch it over so it can have a longer length, and when it plays it. So I think that's just nice. So I got my pattern here. Now if I want to sample before you even, when you get into this program, see, this is just my program where I made a song in. Before you get into it, you're gonna have a blank program, so you're gonna have to go in there and set your what kind of kicks you want and everything. And when you click on this, it's kind of like a wavy kind of line here that you can show in. It goes into the generator mode, that you can go to your samples and pick your sound, your what kind of kick you want and stuff like that. Because you got demos, you got your different kind of sounds that you can be able to pick from. You got your cinematic texture sounds, your demo sounds, your modern groove, your vintage machine. Now one thing about this, I got this program myself, so I bought this program at $149 at Guitar Center, real good deal at that time. And I got the bonus, and I got the bonus thing, got all this, all these extra programs by buying that at $149, because usually it's like $299 to get all these. But I got a good deal, got everything, all the samples and stuff for $149. So I think that's pretty good. And see, you go ahead and pick what kind of instruments you want and stuff like that. That's how you do that. This is just going to be a quick view. I'm going to get deeper down with these, different stuff to do though, but I'm just doing a quick thing today. Well, not quick though, but just telling you like an overall general view of it. But this kick right here, see, I got my kick, I can sample it, see what it sounds like. See, that's what it sounds like if I kick the play button. Same thing with my snares. See, it sound good, and that's how I want it to sound like. Then how I can view my pattern now, I can just hit the preview button down here. So I can hit the preview button down here. So you hear it. And that's my pattern. Now if I want, that's where I want to go, if I'm hearing it, I want to add something in it, I can add extra stuff to it. So just love that. See? And let me show you something else too. Let's say if I want to add that too. Down here, what you see this micro edit. Let me turn this off right here. When you see this micro edit down here, you can split up your drum beats. You can make it sound, real fast, or hit it real fast, or you could do a lot of things to micro edit your drum note. And let me just show you here. So act like I wanted to stretch it here, right? Let's make it right here. Say I wanted to stretch it. Now down here I got my types, my slope, my gate, and everything. It tells me how much I want to spread it across the tail of it, how if I want my release, how long I want my release, my fade. Do I want it whether I want my drum beat to start low at first and just suddenly crescendo afterwards. But right here in this type and division right here, amount, I can split it up in your amount. So I want to split this up in 4, so I just type in 4 and see it splits it up, right? So when I preview, I can see what it sounds like. See? And let me see if I want to change it. Let's say change to 8. See? So nice. You can just do that. If I want to change it to 16, let's get crazy with it. See? Sorry, I pressed the wrong button, but I just like this program, how this how you can just be able to do that. I mean, I just like that. It just bring up a lot of ideas in your composition, your arrangement, and what you can do. I mean, I just like that. And see, another thing about this program, I haven't dipped down deep. I haven't experimented on this. I'm sorry, I haven't experimented on this section right here. You also can change the speed of your tracks. So I got this at 1 time speed. I want this faster, right? I can make this track go faster than the rest of the track. So let's see just how that sounds like. Let's say if I want to go 2 times speed on this right here, on this track of my snares. Let's see. See, it goes faster than the rest tracks. Then if I want to switch it to 3 times, you can do that. It just has a lot of things that you can be able to do in this program. I think it's just outstanding. It's just outstanding to me. So let's see here. Now, like I was telling you, that your patterns are divided on your keyboard a certain way, so you can be able to change within the keys. So right now I got my pattern. Let's say if I want to switch it, I just go to my keyboard here. It's on my side right here, and I switch the pattern, because I know what keys to hit on. Then I want to go to my next pattern. Then I want to go to my next pattern. Next pattern. See that? And if I click on it again, it just stops. Now I got this on this latch control down here. That's why it plays continually. Now if I go here, it says always retrigger. It's gonna retrigger every time I press it. So see, it goes back to the beginning. Every time I go to the next hit the next key. See? So that's good. You got the options to do that. But I used to have it on latch control, especially if I want to record it into my DAW, my Logic Pro 9, so I can be able to stop it anytime I want. Now over here you got your outputs, right? Now your outputs, I got my all these tracks going to one output instead of splitting them up into separate channels. And so I got them all do that. Now one thing about that, so you got an option to do that, program down into your DAW one channel at a time. Now, one thing about that though, your intensity. Oh, this is just a outstanding feature right here, because what this does is it makes your beats even stronger. So if I go down here to my preview right here, right? Let's say I want to turn up the intensity on it. See the intensity? It just gets stronger. So it gets louder. It gets the intensity of it. I want to turn down the intensity. So you can turn down the intensity on that. But the only thing about that though, the intensity only works with all MIDI channels. So when you split it up, it won't work as that. So when you split your channels up into separate channels, it won't work. Your intensity. Now, see, you got your gain button here that you can be able to raise up the volume levels, and over here you also got your gain levels up too. Also here you got your speed and your pan levels left and right, and you can save your own samples in your own file so you want to come back to it. So let's go. I just want to show you. I'm gonna play this song right here that it's kind of like a Christmas song, you know. Some choirs in the background. It's kind of like something I made up here, and just here view the program right here. All right, let's see. that's what I got right now, y'all. On this, I haven't finished the song yet though. Uh, on this track, yeah, putting more drum beats together, put more patterns on this, and right here, I brung the CPU HD meter up right here. I just recommend everybody do it, especially working with. See, I work with Atmosphere. I work with the BreakTweaker, and both of those programs take a lot of power, process power though. And right now, I don't have it like. See, if you look here on my different tracks here, I have Atmosphere on a different track, so it's not the way to do it though. But this ain't my final thing yet, because I'm gonna put everything in one Atmosphere, so I don't take that much power from my processing, so it won't just overload. Because Atmosphere is a powerful synth intro. I'm gonna get down that later though. And BreakTweaker alone is a powerful processor unit too, plug-in too. And that's why I mix my drums first and I put them in audio files, so I won't even use that right now. Especially now, if I was doing it by myself, you know, having the drum machine by myself, the drum pattern by itself, and I'm playing it, it won't matter, because I'll be playing it through my keyboard without using the processor of my computer. So it'd still be a good tool if you're going out to an event and stuff like that. But anyway though, that's the tool I use, is BreakTweaker, and that's just one of the things I use here to make my beats and everything. And one thing I want to mention here is we heard that pattern when it was doing the shift. The shift here, let me just show you. You hear that? It sounds like it's like a pitch thing, but how I did that is I changed it. Sometimes I change the pitch of the offset of the snare drums, so it can sound different. And the pitch is different, so it sounds a little bit different when it goes down. I got do 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 do. So I changed that pitch so it can be so that pitch would be different. And sometimes you can use different drum sets to do that too. But yeah, this is what I use here. I'm gonna go later on. I'm gonna show you more about this program. This is like a general idea of what I use when I make compose music and arrange music. This is just one of the plugins I use, and this is like one of my bread and butter programs right here, where you can just eat toast right here and just spread some butter on it, and just have a feast on it. You know, I'm just kidding with y'all though, but this is one of my best plugins here. When I saw this plugin, I said, man, this is just awesome plugin. But you can make synth basses out of it. It's just not just a drum thing. You can make your drums sound like synth, like a keyboard, and it just sounds so good. So other than that though, I hope you enjoyed this. This is just something I use, and maybe in later videos in the broadcast I'll show you different beats and everything, and I'll show you more inside this program, because it's got some more. You can see here it got some more you can do. You can change the envelopes. You can change the LFO, meaning you can change the shape of an instrument and how it can be sounded when it sounds out, the filter and everything, your pen and stuff. So I'll show you that later on. But yeah, this is it. BreakTweaker. I hope you enjoy this program. And if you have any questions or comments, you always email me at smj@hotmail.com. If you want to send your email there, you can always send your email there. smjbroadcast@hotmail.com. That's where you can send any questions, topics, or anything. And I'm gonna have more blessing videos during this Christmas season and down the year though, just not through Christmas and everything, and have more videos. And remember, He is loving. Jesus Christ is. He is the King of Kings and Lord of Lords, and He lives forevermore. This is the SMJ broadcast. I'm your host, Sherelle McNeil Jr. Commander out.